Hi everyone, I'm back with this yoga lesson video podcast. Today I'm talking about well-being, the science of well-being, because this is a science. I'm gonna talk science and I'm gonna talk yoga and bring the two together and tell you about. I'm gonna give you 10 tools, 10 tools how to increase your level of happiness, how to increase your level of well-being. Well, first of all, let me maybe introduce myself better. Maybe you don't know me. Well, first of all, also, everything I'm going to say in this podcast or in any of my podcasts and any of my posts and videos, I don't find things like this in the air. I don't invent anything. All my information, it all comes from my experiences. I'm an international yoga teacher. I've done so far 240 hours of yoga teacher training. So this is a lot of experience, and I've met so many people, so many yoga teachers, so many master trainer, and we all learn from each other. We all talk about our experiences, and we've all inspired all of us each other. So I've learned a lot from my yoga teacher training. Also, I teach yoga for 3 years now, so I've teach more than 500 classes, mostly private classes, but still 500 hours. I've learned so much with all my clients, with all my class. I learn from my clients. I learn from myself, on myself, also on my teaching. And also I've learned a lot from my own personal experience, because I was practicing yoga before becoming a yoga teacher, and I've learned so much from the benefits that of my own personal practice. And everything I'm talking in this video and in any video I post, basically, it's something that I've gone through. It's something that I've lived, that I've experienced. So I am able to put words on these feelings and these emotions and these words. Like, I know it's working. It worked for me, and it worked for almost everyone I've met with my yoga teacher training and in my classes. So I'm gonna give you now 10 tools. And last point also, I've done a class at the University of Yale. It's called The Science of Wellbeing. So it's very similar to my yoga teaching. The science and the yoga comes very well together. So all this baggage that I have in yoga and in the science of well-being from the Yale class, well, it makes so much sense. And my goal with all my videos is to help you build your own yoga personal practice, your own well-being practice, and all this for free. And also my goal is to maybe make it available to everyone to understand that yoga, it's not just poses, it's not just physical exercise, and it's not just being flexible. Okay, yoga has so many tools for increase your level of well-being, to increase your level of happiness. So let's start. Okay, let's start right now with number one. This is a personality test on viacharacter.org. I'm going to put the link under in the comments. So this personality test, well, first of all, I've done it in my yoga teacher training 2 years ago, and I've done it recently with Yale, with the University of Yale, and I find it very, very cool that the University of Yale proposed the same test that we did in my yoga teacher training. And these tests, it's a few questions, maybe it's 15 minutes, and it's free. And right after, you get by email your score. So your 24th strength. So your biggest strength to the weakest strength. And let's remember that a strength can also be a weakness. And in my case, it was so obvious. I'm going to give you my example, because in my case, 2 years ago, my biggest strength was prudence. And as soon as I saw it, I realized that my biggest strength, prudence, was my biggest weakness. I was not getting out of my comfort zone. I was not taking any risks. I was always safe, and I need to get out of my comfort zone. So this is what I did, and this is when the things start to become interesting. When you get out of fear, when you get out of yourself, your own limits, well, you can learn a lot about yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. So this strength helps you to know yourself better, helps you find your strength, but your weaknesses also. And the study made by the University of Yale is when when you include this strength in your daily lives and these weaknesses, when you work on them into your daily life, well, it increased your level of well-being. So in my case, prudence, I was too safe in anything, so I start taking some risk, and I went to I traveled alone, and I create my own yoga business and teaching class to strangers, which before I was so shy and so like I don't want to talk in front of everyone. Even these podcasts, I was so afraid that when I start 1 year ago, what people are gonna say. So to me, these tests said a lot about my personality and showed me really what I need to work on and to improve. So I recommend you to take this test. And if you have any question regarding those tests, or it would be nice also just to let me know if you took the test and if it helped you, if you learned something about yourself and if it helps you. So let me know on any of my social medias. Let me know. It will be nice to know if you took them and if it helped you. So this is my first point, this test, to know your strength and to use your strength into your daily life, and becoming aware that too much of anything, it's never good. It's a yama in yoga. It's a moderation. So too much of a strength can be a big weakness as well. So let's take this test and let's talk about it after. My second point, gratitude, appreciation. So being grateful for anything we have in our life will increase your level of happiness right away. Took a pen and paper and make a list right now of all the things you have in your life that you're grateful for, and you're gonna start feeling better right away. And it's a practice, and we're all different. For some people it's easy to be grateful, for other it's maybe hard. They may be more negative all the time and more pessimistic. But make a list, and when something is happening to you in your life, when you feel sad, depressed, or angry, or whatever, well, just make a list of gratitude, and make a list of the things you're grateful for, and it's gonna help you to be in the moment and to calm down and to maybe see the good in the bad, which is not easy all the time, but it's a practice. And the more you're being grateful in your everyday life, it becomes part of who you are, and maybe tougher moments will get easier. So gratitude, appreciation, and also being aware that everything we have right now can disappear in a second. Our job, our health, our partner, our people we love. So, and also let's be aware and remember that what we have right now, we might not be aware of how it made us happy in the past. We wished to have that job, we wished to have that relationship, we wished to have that house or that family, or and now we're just depressed and sad and we want something else. But let's remember that this is what we wanted before, and this is a dream for somebody else, to have our face and body, or to have our job, or to have our house, or to have a relationship like the one we have. So let's appreciate those things and be grateful for those things. Number 3, invest in experiences. So invest your time and energy and money into experiences and not into material things, because anything material, it's going to make you happy at first, but eventually you're going to get bored and you're going to want something else to make you feel better. But experiences, like a trip, for example, the experiences will make you happy all the time. You invest in them, time and energy, and it stays as memory. And this is one of the many studies that prove that experiences is the only thing that makes people happy. This and having time, which is my next point. Take the time to take time. We are so overbooked all the time. Jobs, family, responsibility. We are so overbooked, we never have time for ourselves. So maybe let's start planning some time for ourselves, maybe every day. The best would be every day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Maybe 1 hour a week, just 1 hour the weekend, a week. You can do it. You have enough time. You just have to plan your time, manage your time, and maybe it's okay to work a little less. Maybe it's okay to not clean the whole house every week. Maybe it's okay to cancel a plan or to plan less plan. It's okay to do nothing on a Friday night and just taking care of yourself. And sometimes it's 15 minutes, right? So take time for yourself, and having the feeling of having some time will increase a lot your level of well-being. And this also I can talk about it because I've done it myself in my life, and I take a lot of time for me, but it helps, and you get addicted to it, really. Number 5, well, exercise. Okay? It's proven that exercise will increase a lot your well-being, physically and mentally. So I'm not going to talk about it because it's obvious, and I've done podcasts on this in the past, on asanas in yoga, the physical yoga. So just move 5-10 minutes a day. Move, go for a walk, or run, or dance, or download a free app and work out. Watch a free YouTube video and take that free class. I have free videos on free yoga classes on my YouTube, friend Milo. So go do some yoga, but it doesn't have to be 1 hour. You can do small videos and make a new habit, a new routine. And when it becomes an habit to move, well, you're gonna see the benefits, and you will want to move more, I'm telling you, and you're gonna feel way much better. So exercise. Then number 6, breathing. I've done podcasts on this also, but finding your breath, maybe 5 minutes a day, just sit and be aware of your breath, and you will notice how short is your breath. Most of the time you don't breathe with your full lungs, so you need to learn to take deep breaths all the time, and it's a practice, and it's going to make you feel calmer, and it's going to make you feel better. It's going to increase your level of well-being, and it's a practice. And the more you do it, well, into your everyday life, you're going to breathe deeply in every situation, and it's going to keep you calm, and it's going to keep you in a nice place mentally, because your nervous system will slow down, and all the chemistry of your brain will change just because of the breath. This is kind of amazing. So you need to experience this for yourself to understand it, but just breathe. All right. Now, number 7, meditation and mindfulness. There are so much studies that's been made on mindfulness and meditation, and it's proven that as soon as you start, and the next day, do meditation for a week, maybe 5-10 minutes, that's it, every night. And as soon as you start, you're gonna rewire your brain, and you're gonna feel the benefits already in the next days. So meditation, being mindful, and the more, it's a practice again, being mindful, and the more you meditate and are mindful, the more you're gonna be in the present moment throughout your everyday life. And when you're mindful and aware in every situation, well, it's easier to control our thoughts, emotions, reactions, and we take better decisions, and we are changing our lives. We're changing our brain and changing our lives and actions. So become the best version of yourself with meditation. Increase your level of well-being with meditation and mindfulness. There's so many techniques. There's so many free video and free app. You have no choice to try. There's no reason not to try, right? So number 8, sleep. Having a good night's sleep will increase your level of well-being. So we really should sleep at least 7 hours a night. And again, moderation, the Yama. Too much of anything, it's never good. So don't sleep too much, like myself these days. Just sleep 7-8 hours. It's perfect, and it's gonna make a big difference in our life, because too many times we go to bed too late and wake up too early, and we don't rest. Or the weekend, so many people go to party, and take some time. It's okay to rest. It's okay to go to bed early, and it's okay to sleep on a Friday night. Okay, take care of yourself and your head. So sleep. Number 9, Yama and Niyama. I've done podcasts on Yama and Niyama, so I'm not gonna explain those here, but you can check out my podcast or Google them. But when you apply and practice the Yama and Niyama into your daily life, there's 5 Yama, 5 Niyama, and it's a very personal practice. well, I think this is one of the most powerful practice for myself, and the most difficult maybe also, to be present in each moment and applying those yamas and niyamas to every situation. But it's gonna transform your life, and it's gonna transform yourself, I'm telling you. So yama, niyama, go do your research on them and let me know if you need more question or support. Go check my podcast, but apply the yama and niyama into every moment, onto every present moment, and it's gonna increase your level of happiness, of well-being immensely. And the last one, number 10, well, this is a niyama, surrender. Okay, let it go. And I think it was the most important one for myself, surrender and letting go of control, letting go of expectations. It doesn't have to be always my way. And life will make it harder for you, so it's not gonna be your way. So you're gonna be always deceived and disappointed. So when you learn how to be comfortable with what's going on into your life, and you learn how to stay calm and how to take it one day at a time, well, you go through life with a bigger awareness and a better sense of well-being. You're not always disappointed and deceived. So letting go, I think it's in lots of cases and lots of problems we have, it's because we cannot let go. So becoming aware of that, number 10. So that was 10 tools, and hopefully, I really hope that one of these tools maybe appeal more to you, and maybe you want to practice one of these tools, hopefully. So let me know if you choose one and how it's going for you. Let me know if you need more support, if you have any questions, because I remember this is my goal, to help you have a free and personal yoga practice at home and increase your level of well-being. All right, with everything what's going on in the world, I think we need to all support each other, and we all need to practice one of these tools to make our world and the world a better place. All right, so that's it for me today, and let me know if there's anything. I'll see you soon. Ciao, bye.